Hi Virgo, welcome to your July mid-month love prediction. Thank you so much for watching. Crowning your first week, you have playfulness, which is clarified by the Five of Cups and the Hermit. For the heart of your reading, you have deception, which is clarified by the Six of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So I do think you're experiencing some sort of loss of a relationship, Virgo. You're going through a mourning period. Somebody was deceptive in this relationship. They were not honest about their emotions or how they felt. There was possibly even a betrayal. Somebody could have moved on without someone else. This could have been you or the person that you're dealing with. Yeah, someone was kind of like messing around, is what I'm hearing. There was a sense of messing around. This could have been you, or this could have been the person that you're dealing with. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign. I did see Death when I was shuffling the deck and the World card, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio. But yeah, someone was being quite playful with someone else. They were messing around with someone else. And you have decided to just kind of walk away. I think you have walked away from this person, Virgo. I think you're the one who's moved on without them. Because you're not going to deal with deception. You're not going to deal with that. Some of you guys are very wise and you know what you want. So you're not going to allow anybody to treat you less than what it is that you deserve to be, the way you deserve to be treated. You know what I mean? So you have walked away from this person. You've left them out in the cold. And you're just looking back on this like, why? You know what I mean? Why did this have to happen? Because I do think you did have feelings for this person. You did care about them. There were cups here, but they've been spilt. There are still feelings that you have for this person, though despite the fact that you've walked away, it's not like your feelings are completely dissolved. There's still some feelings that you have for this person. You could still be messing around with them, is what I'm seeing. But I don't see it being serious. Like you've walked away from this person, you hit them up to hook up or whatever, but it's just a playfulness energy. It's not like a very serious connection. There's a lot of deception here too. I don't think you're telling this person what you're doing. They're not telling you what they're doing. Yeah, but some of you are going to be walking away because you feel like you deserve better. Some of you could be dealing with another earth sign. Yeah, I do feel like some of you have rushed back into something that you've lost. Like there was a relationship here, you walked away, and then you rushed back, or this person rushed back to you, but it wasn't very serious. It never got super serious. It was very playful and lighthearted. Like I said, there was a lot of deception too. Like somebody wasn't really telling this person what they were doing. You weren't telling this person what you were doing. Virgo, I feel like some of you could have two options during this time too, is what I'm seeing. I feel like some of you could be connecting with an air sign. Some of you could be connecting with a fire sign or a water sign. So I'm picking up air, water, and fire. But there's definitely two people here, Virgo, that you're connecting with. Maybe even three. Maybe even three. Some of you guys are really having to use your head instead of your heart in a situation. You're not looking at something with your heart anymore, with your emotions, because last time you did that, the tower came in and broke everything up. So you're thinking very logically about this situation, about this person. You know, you're looking back on the situation, you're like, you know what, maybe this loss was for the best. Yeah, you're thinking very methodically. You're like, okay, I'm going to cut out what doesn't serve me. This person doesn't deserve to treat me like this. I don't deserve to be treated like this. I'm going to sever this out. I deserve honesty. You know what I mean? I deserve honesty. But some of you are definitely dealing with two people here who think you're quite angelic, Virgo. They do see you as quite angelic. But I feel like you don't expose your whole self to this person because, yes, my Virgo is very angelic and beautiful, but obviously we all have dark sides to ourselves, right? We're not just angelic all the time. We all have those dark aspects under the surface, and I don't think you've really gotten that deep with these two options here. So for those of you that are dealing with three people, there's two of them who haven't really seen the real you. They haven't seen the real Virgo. And then there's one who can really get inside your head. This could be a Scorpio, could be an Aries. There's someone here who knows how to get inside your head. They do know you. They know that dark aspect that we all have, that chaotic aspect that we all have deep within us that we don't express to others. This person sees that, they know, they see behind the mask, essentially, is what's happening here. But you're not really looking at a relationship right now, you're just kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna just follow the path. I'm just gonna continue to press on and move forward and see where this takes me. You're not really focused too heavy on the outcome of anything, which is good. You know, that's often when the best outcomes happen, is when we're not fixed on a certain outcome. But like I said, you're really thinking logically during this time. Some of you have really become cold to somebody. Here could be an earth sign, could be an air sign. You've become very cold towards this person. You've made a lot of changes to your feelings regarding this person. You're not looking at them with your heart anymore. You're looking at them with your head, you know, for what they really are. This person broke down those feelings that you had for them. They did something. And you've really gone within and you've looked at something for what it really is. And honestly, Virgo, there was something here that the whole time, maybe you thought it was feelings, but in reality, it wasn't anything. You know what I mean? It was just a playful connection. You were no more than a playful connection with this person. And what I mean by playful is like it never got serious, you know? It was never going to get serious. There were never plans for this to become serious. It was just a hookup for some people. You know, it was just a hookup situation. And I think you're starting to see that now. And I think maybe at one point you did want this to become more, you know, but you're being honest with yourself. And sometimes, you know, the truth hurts. It's sharp, you know, much like a sword. So it's a painful truth that you've had to come realize, but you have done this through meditation, through deep thinking, you know what I mean, through bringing those answers to you. And you have decided to leave this person out in the cold. Honestly, I don't even think some of you gave them an explanation as to why. I think you just walked away. You just kind of ghosted them. And now all of a sudden you're not talking to them, you're very cold towards them. Your feelings took a 180 because you had a realization, Virgo. And this was a very shocking realization for you. Boom, a light turns on, you see something for what it really is, and then you walk away, not even giving this person not even giving this person a reason as to why you have done this. So this person's like, what the hell, you know what I mean? They're like shocked. They're wondering why you're very cold towards them. Someone is wondering. And you don't even feel like they deserve an explanation. very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Some of you are going back and forth about wanting a relationship. But I think some of you guys are lying to yourself. Yep. Wow. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, maybe a Taurus. But what I see here is some of you really want a relationship. I'm picking that up very strong, but you're coming off as very cold to the idea of love because of this situation, because of past situations that you've been in. You're starting to look at more of the negatives than the positives, because some of you feel like there are more negatives when you're in love versus positives. And you're worried that if you rush back into love, even if it's with a new person, you're worried that it's going to be toxic, because you've been through something very toxic here. And it's almost like you don't want to be bound to somebody, Virgo. You don't want to be bound to somebody because you have before and it ended up quite negative. You don't want to rush back into that energy. But I do sense that some of you really do want a relationship deep down, but you're telling yourself, no, it's not good for me. I've been negative. You've just had a lot of negative examples. You've had a lot of negative examples in terms of relationships, but that doesn't mean that they're all going to be negative. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that they're all going to be negative. Just because you've had 1 or 2 or 3 or even 5 or 6 connections that are really, really toxic and in the gutter, that doesn't mean that they're all going to be like that. Because you're moving towards something here, Virgo. Because you have severed this situation where someone wasn't treating you the way you deserve to be treated, somebody wasn't giving you what you wanted, that 4 of Wands, somebody was just in a connection for the sex, guys, and they were not being honest with this. They were not expressing this. You've walked away from that. You've walked away from a relationship where there was only a connection just for the hookups, just for the sex. Guys, there's barely any cups here. There's only the 5 of cups, and that's the cups that are lost, right? So this connection was very infused with, was infused with very little emotion. And if there was emotion, it's been lost. You have no emotion or feelings towards this person anymore. You're very cold towards them. You don't really care what happens to them, or you don't really care what happens to your relationship with this person. And they might chase you, but Virgo, you're just going to keep running. That's what I'm saying. You're just going to keep running. You're not going to go back anymore. You did for a very long time. This person could come back around. I think this might not be the first time that you have kind of distanced yourself from the toxicity, but this person knows how to talk. They know how to be, eloquent. So when you would try to run away, they would use their words to bring you back, and it worked so many times. But now it's not working anymore. It's not working anymore. So you are moving forward into this energy of not giving a shit. And it's good, because you don't need to give a shit about something that's not serving you. Because whatever this relationship was, it wasn't serving you. And because you're severing this energy out, Virgo, because you are severing this energy and showing the universe that this isn't what you want, you don't want to be treated like this, you don't deserve to be treated like this, you deserve the best, you deserve better. Because you are doing this, you are showing the universe that you deserve better. So it's going to come through very soon with something way better. And you're going to have victory. But that is what I see here, Virgo. If you would like to book a personal reading, please DM me or email me. All of my information is in the box below, and I will see you guys later. Take care, Virgo, and have a wonderful rest of your month. Bye-bye.